All right, guys, here's warm-up day 1, Thursday, warm-up day 2, Friday. Don't cheat and use your calculator. Here we go. First thing we have to do is find the vertex. So we do opposite B over 2A. And this is A, this is B, this is C. So we do opposite of B, which is negative 24, over 2 times negative 4, which gives me negative 24, over negative 8, which gives me positive 3. So I know the axis symmetry right now is at 3. The vertex is 3, comma, something else. So we got negative 4 times 9 plus 24 times 3 plus 3. So that gives me negative 36 plus 20 times 3 is 60, so 72 plus 3. So that gives me 36 plus 3 is 39. So we got negative 3 comma 39 as my vertex. The y-intercept, you guys are making this too tough on the test. It's just that, it's 3. This is going to open down. So 339 is going to be the vertex. 339, something like this. We know it opens down because of that negative right there. So this is going to be a minimum. It's going to be a maximum, and the maximum value is going to be 39. And because it's a maximum, the range is going to be y is less than or equal to 39. Cool. This one, you guys are making this way harder than it needs to be. The vertex we've been doing this with absolute value. We've been doing it with these parabolas, negative 4, negative 5. So therefore, the x-intercept is going to be, the x-symmetry is going to be x equals negative 4. So there's going to be a little dotted line of negative 4, like that. We go negative 4, negative 5, which is right here. And now we got to decide, is it going to be a minimum or a maximum? It's going to be a minimum value because it opens up. The minimum value here is going to be negative 5. So therefore, the range is going to be y is bigger than or equal to negative 5. Now the y-intercept, you plug 0 in, so let's do that. So we got 1/2, and we got 0 plus 4, which is, that's a plus, squared minus 5. So we have 0 plus 4 is 16 times 1/2 minus 5, so that's going to be 8 minus 5 gives me 3. So the y-intercept is 3. When you have a y-intercept, you know x has to be 0. So this distance is 4, which means if I go 4 this way, I can use its x symmetry to find my other point right there. And then, shoom, shoom. You can go ahead. You can draw your parabola. Make it tougher than you need to be. This one, write this in vertex form. So this is in standard form right now. So you got to do opposite of B over 2A to find the vertex. A lot of people weren't doing that. So the opposite of B is going to be negative 3 over 2 times A, which is 1/4. That gives me negative 3 over 1/2, which gives me 3 over 1/2 is the same as 3 times 2, so that gives me negative 6. So I know that the vertex is going to be at negative 6, comma, and we got to figure out what that part is. So if we type that in 1/4, negative 6 squared is 36. Let's see here, plus 3 times negative 6, which is going to be negative 18. And then plus 8. So we're just plugging it in. 1/4 of 36 is going to be 9 minus 18 plus 8. So that's going to be negative 9 plus 8 is going to be equal to negative 1. Hopefully I did that right. So now we have everything we need because look, this is our A value. That is our vertex. So we can finally write the equation y equals my A value, which is 1/4. X, this one tells a lie, squared, minus that one tells the truth. That's how we write that in vertex form. So if you want to, you can go ahead and you can stop, and I think you guys are working on special case polynomials. So factoring, let me give you a little, just x squared minus 36. X squared is a perfect square, x times x. 36 is a perfect square, 6 times 6. They're held together with their minus sign. when that happens, you can factor like this: x plus the perfect square and x minus the perfect square. Okay, so that's what you guys are going to be doing today. The answer key is on the Google Classroom along with this video. Okay, cool. All right. Hopefully it's Friday now for you. You're playing a classic rock game, rock throw, with your friend. This is off the test, very similar to the one on the test. You and your friend are standing 34 feet apart. Both of you are at equal heights, throwing the rock overhead at a height of 7. So, and it tells me that I'm at the origin. So I'm right here, and I'm throwing it 7 feet in the air. So that's going to be 0, 7. And then my friend is standing 34 feet away, and they're also throwing it at 7 feet. So it's going to be 34, 7. And then we know that this is going to happen halfway between, oh yeah, 34. So it's going to happen halfway between, which is going to be 17, 22, because halfway between 0 and 34 is 17. So there's my little graph. Write the equation in vertex form. Well, here's the good thing. We know the vertex. Oh, we can use the calculator. We know the vertex already, so we can write y equals some number, x minus 17 squared plus 22. So we got to figure out what that number is. I'm going to plug in 0, 7. So when I plug in 0, 7, I get, we'll call this an A. 0 minus 17 is negative 17 squared plus 22. 17 squared, put in parentheses, negative 17 squared. It's going to be 289. So we have 289A plus 22 equals 7. So I do 7 minus 22 divided by 289. That'll give me my A value. A equals negative 0.0519. So now I can write my equation. Y equals negative 0.0519 x minus 17 squared plus 22. And that's it. Now there's a hard way and an easy way to do this one. Here's how I would do it. I would go to the calculator and I would type in my 3 points. Stat, edit, clear this out. 0, 17, 22, and 7, 0, 17, 34, 7, 22, 7. And then I go stat, calc, linear regression. Oh, whoa. We don't want linear regression anymore. We want quadratic regression, number 5. List 1, list 2, that's all good. Let's type it into Y1 real quick and then calculate. Boom, it'll do it for me. So notice, this A value is the same as this A value. They're the same. They better be, because they're the same parabola. Also, notice that my y-intercept is 7. It better be, because that one was 7 too, so it's going to look something like this. Y equals negative 0.0519 x squared plus 1.76 5x plus 7. When the rock is 12 feet from your friend, how high should it be? So basically, if I'm 12 feet from my friend, here I'm 0 feet. If I get here to 12 feet away from your friend, so right now, this is 34. So if I want to do this, I need to go this way 12. So 34 minus 12 is going to be 22. Oh my gosh, so 22. So what I have to do is I have to plug 22 into my equation. So you could run it through, or if you're good, you can go over here and you can go over to 22. And you find that you're 20.702 feet. Last thing, how far from you will the rock be when it hits 10? So right now, you can use your table. This is kind of what I like doing. So right now, let's see here. If I'm 0, I'm at 7. So it's going to happen between 2 and 3 somewhere. And then it's also going to happen, it's going up, down, 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 between, there it is, 31 and 32 somewhere. So the way you can do that with your calculator is I hit zoom 6, remember? Shoom. Here's my rock, here it goes, throwing up. Still graphing, still graphing. Then I go zoom 0, and that'll change it around a little bit. Or not, maybe it'll look exactly the same. So I'm gonna, I'll do zoom out, let's zoom this thing out here. Shoom. Here's my rock. Now, what I need to do is I need to figure out where it's 10. So if I go to y equals and I go down here and I type in 10 and I hit graph, there's where it's going to be 10, there and there. So I can find the intersection of those 2 points. By doing this, I go enter, enter, enter. That'll be 1.7, which I said was between 1 and 2. And then I could do it again, second intersect. And then we go enter, enter. Guess where it is? It's right about yonder. Boom. 32, right what I said. Beautiful. It's been a long day. I wish you luck. Goodbye.